Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. My name's John. I'm the owner of Elite Credit Solutions. We're based in Tampa, Florida. We serve the entire United States. And just sharing some information with you. Always happy to help you with your credit goals. We've been in business for 15 years. We do credit repair much different than most companies. A lot of them out there are doing this membership program. I call it the gym membership program. We do not participate in that kind of activity. We do real good old-fashioned credit repair with great results. We've got a lot of great reviews on Google, and been in business 15 years. We've won several awards locally and across the United States. So I feel confident I can help you. As you come online, share where your message is from. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. As you come in, message us, let us know where you're joining us from. Happy to have everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. As you come in, follow us and like the video, press the heart, and share on social media. You may not necessarily have bad credit, but somebody on your network does. Maybe friends, relatives. They may need some help, and I'd be grateful for the connection. And if they found us here on TikTok, we're on several platforms, but been trying to do a lot of lives on TikTok, reach a new group of consumers, and hopefully we can help you to achieve your goals. I'm not totally sure why this guy's got his truck running. It's only like 85 degrees, so it's not like the heater needs on. This is the only bench in the whole place, and he's got to back his truck up here and run it. But that's okay. We'll make the best out of it. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you. If I can answer any questions for you, I'm always happy to help. Send me a message. Always happy to answer your questions that you have. I'd like to, once we start getting a lot of people on live, I'd like to answer your questions live. I'm sure I can help you. But, we get intermittent people stopping in. Here's Bessie today. Welcome. As you come on, please follow us, like the video, message down below, let us know where you're joining us from, and share on social media. We're always happy to have you, and without your help we couldn't share our services with others on social media. So please, whether you have bad credit or not, share on social media, because somebody out there needs our help. Welcome. Be sure to share the live. Share our live on social media. Welcome. I guess he's going to take a trip around the block. Why somebody needs to run their engine in Florida weather, I don't have any idea. $4 a gallon. And he's probably complaining about the price of gas. Welcome. So tonight I wanted to talk to you about discrimination, probably at a little bit different angle than you've heard about in the past. In my own opinion, racism in the country has gotten tremendously worse in the last 10 or 15 years. We made great progress as a country, and in the last 10 or 15 years, it's really declined tremendously, and that's very sad. I don't understand racism. My parents did me a great injustice or justice, depending on how you look at it. I grew up in a small town in Indiana. Didn't go to school with a black until about the senior year in high school. We had some older kids. But me personally, I didn't go to school with any blacks until senior year. It was right about the time when Martin Luther King Day was kind of a choice with schools, and we were the only school that chose not to close, only because we didn't have any blacks in school. But luckily, they made that a national holiday and celebrated every year. And I would say due to our media, social media on TV, and our government has helped to fuel that. I think it's very sad. I'm from a small town in Indiana, and I really wasn't taught to anything about racism. My blood's just the same as yours, and I don't understand. I think it's a very stupid topic. I think it's sad that racism even is discussed in America. So what generated today's live is, and it's upset me not long before today, but I'm heavily on social media. Especially on I'll keep it generic, on that social media platform that we're all on that starts with the letter F. And I do a lot of networking, I share my business, and I'm on a lot of platforms, but that one used to be the biggest. And so tonight I consistently am on joining groups to post in so I can share my business. And I consistently run into groups called black-owned businesses. And that, sorry for the expression, that eats the hell out of me. I think that's very racist. It should never be on a platform. It should be on any platform. Doesn't matter. It's a black. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that minorities are making great progress in this country, and I think it's wonderful that somebody can fight the challenges of maybe what you have to deal with being a minority, and you're able to run your own business. I think that's amazing. That's wonderful. But there's no room to have a group called black-owned business. I think that's unacceptable and very offensive to me. Because if I opened a group that said white business owners, I probably would be in trouble. I'd be thrown off the platform. My house would be burned down. I'd be on the 6 o'clock news. So I think that's unacceptable. The platform is encouraging racism. and either take down these groups, tell them to rename the groups. I don't care. And me as a white man professional that I don't understand racism, I joined all those groups, and they always have questions. Are you a black business owner? Yes, I am. And as you can see, I'm not. So there's another thing I hate. It really bothers me when you're filling out forms. What race are you? I think that's very irrelevant, no matter what the form is. If I have to fill out what I am, black, white, or whatever, Hispanic, that means there's a chance you can hold that against me. If I'm applying for a job and I fill out a box that says I'm white, and maybe you needed 2 or 3 black guys or something, I'm not going to get the job just because I'm white. That's being racism, and that's this America. But I guess there's no such word as reverse racism, but if you switch that, you're not allowed to say, you're not allowed to, hold it against a black guy for trying to get a job. So that's unacceptable. But so I refuse to fill out those things. I refuse to say whether I'm Hispanic. Here you see it a lot in Florida, Hispanic or non-Hispanic. I can't speak but like 5 words, but who knows if I have Hispanic in my blood. My kids are half Cuban, for whatever that's worth. I was married to a Cuban, so I'm not answering any of those questions because I think they're very wrong. They shouldn't be on any paperwork. But that's not really the nature of this live. Discrimination, maybe back in the 70s and earlier, there was something called redlining. And my understanding of what that means is, as an example, here in Florida, in Tampa, Florida, if I filled out a loan application, maybe had an address of Nebraska Avenue or Martin Luther King Avenue or something, and they wanted to hold it against me, they may turn me down for that loan application. That, by the way, is against the law now. My dad was a physics teacher, highest paid school teacher in the system, in a small school. I don't mean that to sound, he didn't make $50 million. Actually, it's kind of a joke what he made being a physics teacher in a small town. I beat him about 20 years ago in salary, so it wasn't that big a deal. But my point to bringing it up is my dad once told me a story that he tried to buy his first car once he got established as a teacher in my hometown, and went to the bank to apply for a job or apply for to get a car, a loan. And the guy told him, "I'm sorry, I can't help you." And he said, "Why? I've never missed a payment. I think I've got good career. You should be able to finance me." But he wouldn't finance him because he was a teacher. And teachers are known for not making very good money. And so in his eyes, that was a liability for the bank, so he turned it down. Those things are all not allowed in today's environment. There's nothing on a credit. I look at 50 million credit reports. There's nothing on a credit report that says you're black, Hispanic, or anything. So I don't really know what you are when I'm working on your credit unless I look at your driver's license. I do occasionally have somebody that calls. We can have a very nice conversation, and I'm pleased that the way the call went, and they're going to start working with me. And at the end of the call, they tell me, "I'm sorry, I need to probably tell you something." And I go, "What?" And I'm thinking they're going to tell me they've got COVID or AIDS or something. They tell me, "I'm sorry, I'm black. Just want to let you know." I'm going, first of all, that has nothing to do with it. And I'm a little bit upset because I just had a 15-20 minute conversation with them. And never did I once give them an indication that there was a race problem. And then I say, "I'm sorry, but just letting you know I'm black." And I go, "Well, first of all, there's nothing on a credit report that says whether you're black, Hispanic, white, or anything. And second of all, I don't really care. I help everybody, no matter what your race or ethnic group or anything is. As long as you're, I don't even care if you're an illegal. If you got a social security number, I'll help you with the credit. Who am I here to question?" But I help anybody, no matter where you live, no matter what your financial status is. Maybe you're struggling, maybe you're wealthy. I don't care what your situation is. You have bad credit, and I'm here to help you. So I did tell those people, first of all, there's nothing on a credit report that has anything like that on it. And second of all, don't ever say you're sorry for being black, because I'm not sorry for being white. I don't buy into this Black Lives Matter, so if you're still in the area, don't come burn my house down or anything. We're all equal. If I cut my arm, it looks just like if you cut your arm. Again, that's a stupid conversation, and I'm not going to have it. Racism, in my own opinion, was over a long time ago. There should be no reason that we fuel that in today's environment. So my point is, there's nothing on a credit report that says you're black. And you and I both know that let's just use an example. If you went in, the same example that my dad shared, you went into a bank with your credit report, and they can see that you're a black man or something, and they say, "I'm sorry, I can't help you because you're a black man," you would be suing the bank. You'd be on the 6 o'clock news. We'd hear about you on Twitter or X. You'd be vocalizing that discrimination all over the place because it's not allowed. We'd see you on Facebook. You'd be joining all those black-owned business groups, and you'd be telling them. So that would be discrimination at its finest. But also, I talk to people every day, and I tell them I'll work with them. I tell them our prices. I tell them why they should hire me. And for whatever reason, they don't want to work on their credit right now. The timing's wrong. I don't know if they feel they deserve bad credit. Maybe it's a psychological problem. Because I tell them I'm going to work with them, and they'll tell me now's not the right time. I'm not going to do anything. We're going through the worst economy we've ever had since the Depression, and no matter what your neighbor tells you, this is the worst economy. I won't even argue that point either. And why would you want to fix your credit? Some people think we're going to have a housing crisis like we had in 2008, 2009. Well, if we have a housing crisis exactly like that, wouldn't you want to have great credit? Wouldn't you want to have great credit to maybe take advantage of those short sales? I know a lady built a house in one of those communities, syntax communities. Many years, started out at $149.9, and the equity in the home built up to those right before the crash. It maxed out at $315,000. Well, she got a divorce, lost the house in a short sale. Some guy walked in, Bank of America, and offered him $100,000 for the house, and he went in, painted it, put a few shrubs out, turned around and sold it for probably at least $200 and something. Right now, that house is probably $450,000 easy, and he took advantage. He took advantage of that opportunity. He had great credit. He had some cash in the bank, and he got a good deal. Assuming this is an election year, we all know election year, most of the time things start getting better, and that's not to talk politics at all, but there's a good chance there's going to be somebody new in the White House, and if that happens, interest rates are going to change. Things are going to change as far as housing. Things are hopefully going to fuel, and now should not be a time to wait until the economy gets better. Now should be a time of repairing the damage and get ready, because January is just around the corner. And then you're ready to go. First of the year, you got a great credit score, you're ready to buy a house. So logically, there's no reason to wait. There's never a reason to wait on anything. But if you're one of these people that choose not to wait on anything, but if you're one of these people that choose not to wait, we are back. Thank you. I'm not sure what happened. Everything froze up. That's been happening the last couple of nights. Welcome, welcome. As you come back in, please share. Let us know where you're messaging us from. Share on social media. Follow us. And leave a comment, let us know where you're at, and share on TikTok, share on social media. I think I covered it all. Follow us so you'll know about future lives. So back on the topic, welcome. Back on the topic, we're talking about discrimination, and my point is, by waiting, you're in essence allowing discrimination against yourself. Your air conditioner breaks down, you're choosing to go to a high interest place and pay high interest. Maybe your TV or your computer breaks down. It's a choice of whether you're going to Buddy's or one of them get a high interest computer, or you're going to Best Buy getting a great 6 months same as cash program to get a laptop or whatever. You're affecting your family unless you live by yourself on a couch somewhere. If you've got a wife and kids, maybe it's not important to you, but it's important to them. Kids are sharing a bed, kids are sharing a bedroom, things are tight, there's no yard in the back to play in. The wife would like to cook out, no room in storage, you got boxes everywhere. Your wife may tell you she loves you, but down deep she's thinking you better get off your ass and get in there and fix the credit. Those of you that are living in an apartment with a girlfriend or wife and you're being stubborn saying you're not going to work on your credit, your wife or girlfriend may tell you they love you, and they're going to tell you, it's okay, dear, we'll get a house one day, and they're being supportive. But I got to tell you that they already know which house they want. They can probably draw you a picture. They can drive you there. They drive around the neighborhood. They can tell you how quiet it is, how close it is to the store, how close it is to the mall. They can give you specific directions to the house you're going to buy. All you got to do is get off your ass and start working on your credit. Sorry to put it any other way, but there may come a day where she tells you you're going to do something about it, or there's no future. Because you're harming the people around you because you're stubborn and you don't want to do it. We're a company, we work with you on payments, and we do real credit repair. We come highly recommended. We have many great reviews on Google. We have many awards that we've won locally and internationally. We're in our 15th year. We've had a lot of bankruptcies even deleted, credit reports wiped out. It doesn't happen all the time, but that does happen occasionally. And so the only reason you're choosing not to work on your credit is because you're stubborn, you're lazy, you don't want to do it, whatever. It takes you 5 minutes to fill out the paperwork, and you don't have to do anything. We do all the work. Maybe you pick the phone up once in a while and say hi and how's things going. But other than that, you can take one day off of sitting on that couch watching football. Give me a call, and we'll fill out the paperwork. And you can go back to watching football, basketball, baseball, hockey. And the kids can play out back, and there'll be a day very soon that you get to say, guess what, kids, we're going to have a bigger house, 4 bedrooms instead of 3. We're going to have a yard out back to play with. Wife's going to be happy. Lots of room, much nicer house, much nicer wife, and she's going to treat you much nicer because she's down deep. She's happy now. So I'm just telling you that, none of us want to see discrimination. None of us want to see racism in the world, I don't think. There are racists out there, but I don't think down deep people want to. I'd like to believe everybody loves everybody around them and it doesn't have anything to do with race. But don't let people discriminate against you just because you got bad credit. And there's a lot of discrimination that goes on. Those decisions we talked about, buying an air conditioner, computer. Let's see, what's another one? Maybe you go get a job. You don't get chosen. You don't know why. You looked good. You answered all the questions, but for whatever reason, they won't hire you. It's a financial institution. Maybe in the background, they check your credit. Maybe you're trying to get an apartment. They check your credit. Maybe you're complaining about your insurance continues to go up. You live in the state of Florida. It's sky high. And you keep complaining about it because you won't do anything about it. You just let them discriminate against you. They don't know that you're a great driver. They don't know that you're a wonderful guy. All these scenarios. They don't know that you work hard. And they don't know that your kid at home doesn't have a computer and can't go to school. All they know is you got bad credit, and they're not going to talk to you. You try to get a credit card. Instead of giving you a real credit card, they give you a secured credit card. And one of those kind, they give you a $300 card. You got to pay $79 the first month, and you're already over your limit because $79 and and you're 55% utilization. So you got bad credit already, and all you do is get a simple subprime, what we call subprime card. Maybe you need to get a loan. You don't qualify anywhere you call, so then you start calling these online bad credit loan places. And by the way, there's no such, as far as I know, there's no such thing. You call 2 or 3 of them. They're not lenders. They key your name and information, and they sell your information to area debt settlement places, debt consolidation, credit repair. They sell that data. So you fill that form out, the next day you get 25 calls from every Tom, Dick, and Harry wanting to ask you questions. Then they say they can't help you because you got bad credit. And they're supposed to be bad credit lenders. So you're being discriminated there too. All of those are forms of discrimination. And if you're allowing that, shame on you. You're used to the normal discrimination, race. Maybe you get turned down because you're Spanish or whatever. Those are all discrimination, but you're getting discriminated. You're allowing it by doing nothing. So even if you're lazy, maybe you're not motivated. Maybe you don't really care what the wife wants. You don't want to fix your credit. Maybe she's got good credit and you don't. And by the way, if that's the case, you're still getting a house that you don't want. It's too small, has no backyard, and she's going to be upset with you for several years after that also. So stop letting places discriminate against you, because there's help out there. I'm going to work hard for you on credit repair. We have very reasonable rates. My first 2 plans was the same plan we had in 2009. So we're the cheapest in the country. We work on the whole report the very first day. We don't do this form letter thing that so many of them do. It's real good old-fashioned credit repair. We offer a money-back guarantee. We've had a lot of awards, a lot of great reviews online. I could give you a million reasons to hire us. We work all across the United States. We're even open to, it's like 12/28. We're even open after midnight. That's part of the reason I'm doing a late live. But you can get off work and give us a call or text us or whatever. I've sold credit repair at 3 o'clock in the morning before, so I can think of no excuses why anybody should not get the help they need. So stop allowing people to discriminate against you. Get your credit fixed. Hold your head up high. Hold your shoulders up. And get the dreams and goals that you deserve. Have a happy life with you and your wife and kids, and let me help you to get there. Don't forget to like the video, share on social media so your friends and relatives can know about our services. Follow us here on TikTok. We're trying to get more followers so more people know about us. And I'd be grateful to share this with everybody, even if, the next couple of days, somebody, have them listen to our live. And I try to do these every day, every couple of days. We've been having a lot of rain, so I haven't been able to. I like to come outside and do it, and or do it in the office. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect for now. And don't forget to follow us on social media. My website up top is the best way to reach us. TikTok doesn't want us to share the phone number, but you have the website up there. You can see what we're all about. You can leave us a message, and we'll call you back. And I'm always happy to help you. Thanks for your time. Go after those goals and dreams because you deserve every bit of it. Have a nice evening.